Hi everybody. Put my phone out the way. Just see if anybody comes on. Facebook is building my audience. How exciting. Hi one viewer. Hi two viewers. Well, everybody's coming on now. All great. So yeah, I just came on. I was watching a YouTuber, one of my favourite YouTubers, Sean XO. I don't know if hi Hayley. I don't know if any of you follow Sean XO. She's I followed her before I was in New Zealand, but she's a Kiwi YouTuber, and I was watching her Power of Makeup video, and I'm sort of not brave enough to come on and do half a face, although I filmed a video for it a while ago and just never edited it. Hi Megan. But I thought I would show you what a difference a brow makes. So it's sort of like the Power of Makeup, but just on the brows rather than the whole face. Hi! Thanks for the love. Yeah, so I've done one brow today. That's what my eyebrows look like. They are the same shape. I trace exactly the same shape. I use a liner shader brush. And I literally trace underneath. And I trace over the top with pigment. I'll show you what I use. Hi! And then I fill in with strokes. And so I quite like a dark brow, thank you, because I'm pretty dark and I'm relatively like olivey skinned. Although it's just been winter in New Zealand, so I don't look it really pale. But I wanted to show what a difference a brow makes. It totally frames the face. And the reason I decided to do it is I went to the dairy yesterday after school pickup. I went to pick up from school and kinder. My makeup's falling over. I went to pick up from school and kinder, and I went to get the kids an ice cream because it was like super hot, so hot in the car. And the woman behind the till were like, "Oh my god, I love your brows." She was like, "I need you to teach me how to do it." And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a unique presenter." I gave her my card and I gave her my Instagram name. I'm like, "You can follow me on Instagram. I've got little mini tutorials on brows on Instagram and stuff, and then I'll add you on Facebook." So obviously I got to thinking, hi Sana. I got to thinking then, oh my god, I need to do like a Power of Makeup with the brows and show the difference that a brow makes. It makes all the difference in the world, and exactly the same treatment on the eye. I've got the highlighter underneath. You can see it more on this side because I've got windows there, but I've got the highlighter underneath. Exactly the same treatment. In fact, you can see it less on this side because of where the window is. So I've done nothing else other than apply the pigment. And what I've applied, my palette looks a little bit messy, is Cocky from palette 2. I love this palette, it's a really good smoky eye palette. And the brow gel, brow mascara, whatever you want to call it, it's called brow gel on my website. And you pop that over, and this is in medium. If you wanted a super quick, like on the go mummy makeup, then you could just use this, and it makes a difference. There's fibres in this, so it fills things. Like I've got little gaps here and stuff from where I used to over pluck when I was a teenager, and I had these crazy thin brows. Like I think that was the width of my brow, like half. So I've grown them back, but these patches, I grew them back years ago, but there's patches that still aren't filled, and this in the pigment obviously fill them, and this keeps them in place. So it's totally amazing the difference that it makes. It's totally amazing. You can see, you can't actually see the gaps that are there. Again, that's the pigment and the gel keeping that pigment in place. It's totally the best thing ever. I love my eyebrows. Not that I love it, not that I'm obsessed with my eyebrows, but I love doing my eyebrows. I can't go out without my eyebrows done. I can't go out without mascara on and my eyebrows done. And sometimes I just put some bronzer on my eyes. Today I'm using palette 3 because I haven't used it in ages. So I've got on, I put Determined all over. I put tickled in the crease and my outer V mixed with determined. And I put ecstatic on the lid. So it's like a rose goldy sort of eye today, but it's a little bit understated. I really love that palette, especially for every day. And I've got on my lips Splash Liquid Lipstick. It's my everyday lip now. I took, hi Claire, I took about, have you ever had a selfie day where, and I know I'm rambling a little bit now, but have you ever had a selfie day where one day you take like 10 photos and you get 11 amazing selfies and they're all in different poses and they're great? Well, yesterday I was doing glossy lips and I decided to do all 5 of the colours that I've got out of the 10 colours that we do. And oh my word, I must have taken about 55,000 photographs and I don't think I've got one usable one. I was having a miserable selfie yesterday and I was like, it's because it's gloss, it's not, it's because it's not my matte liquid lipstick. Hi mum. So I was like stressing yesterday because I couldn't get a good selfie. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna actually fill in the other brow whilst I'm on this live because I'm gonna do a selfie for Instagram. What a difference the brow makes. Because you can only really put a photo or a super short video on there. So I'm gonna snap that. But yeah, I definitely wanted to show you that. I've also used before for my brow this comes in the Presenters kit. Depends how dark you want to go brave. And I get a pretty similar result. I mean, with a slightly paler pigment, you're filling in the gaps rather than darkening. With a slightly darker pigment, you're gonna deepen that colour as well. Hi mum. And I wanted that dark brow today, especially because I've got a bold lip as well and quite a neutral eye. So yeah, I wanted to share that, the power of makeup, and the lady at the dairy yesterday, power of a brow, gave me the idea for this Facebook live, and I've not got Aoife, so I thought, well, at least it'll be a quick one just for the what a difference a brow makes. Yes, so that I've used palette 2, Forthright, and then medium brow gel over the top. It's upside down. Medium brow gel over the top. It's super easy, and with a pigment rather than a brow liner, which you get the same result, but it just means if you're not as used to doing your brow, a pigment can be more forgiving and a powder brow can be more forgiving. If you're just starting out with makeup, I suggest trying powder and pigments first before you try liner. Otherwise, if you're new to liner and you're sort of like, rather than doing fine strokes and blending it with your spoolie, if you're new to using brow liner, you can get a bit of a sharpie brow. You know, where you can't see the hair, what you want to do as well is see, you know, like have a little bit of hair stroke in there so it looks like a real eyebrow, which is what you want to achieve, rather than looks like Count Duckula. So they're my top tips. Use a powder or a wax if you're starting out with your brows, and just line under. Use something like this, a liner shader brush, and just line under, draw a line above, and then what you want to do is blend out those lines. Obviously, rather than causing a big fuzzy brow, you want to blend down with your top line, blend up with your bottom, and then if there's anything left, fill in with like hair stroke lines. And then you've got your brow. And you want to follow, and you can find these all over the internet, but I can always post one in my VIP group later. But you want to sort of follow the golden rules for brows. So you want to sort of start your brow about here, you see, and then you always want to arch it at about here. I'm pressing on my lashes and I can't see out of this side. You want to arch it at about here. So if you're not used to plucking it, draw your brows on and then pluck around them. If you don't have a brow lady, I used to have a brow lady, but once I got in a good shape and we're lining them every day, then I can pluck around them easy, so it saves you a little bit of cash as well. And then highlight under. So I think I'm probably going to put a full brow tutorial on YouTube. I'm going to start utilising my YouTube channel a little bit more and uploading some more videos today. I think I've got about 30 on there now. So if you want the link to that, then let me know. And before I pop off, I just wanted to mention as well, I've had a couple of messages this morning and I will get back because I've just been on the school run. Since I put out my photo saying that I love working from home, and I've got all my Instagram notifications coming through on my iPad. I need to put it on Do Not Disturb next time. Saying that I love working from home and I never have to miss anything at school with my little boy, and the same with kinder and everything. And I've had a couple of messages going, what, is it really possible? And I want to just let you know that it absolutely is, that I was working here. I mean, we didn't move for me to work, we moved for me not to work, and then I needed something for me. And financially, I wanted a little bit more. So I started working here, and everything about the work, with not having family here as well, everything about the work, like the after school clubs, the before school clubs, the dropping him off before his school doors were even open, the putting Aoife in full-time kinder, and it snowballed and I ended up working 6 full days. So yeah, I started off on 10 hours, but it was spread over 3 days, which was nightmarish anyway, because my commute was like an hour and a half away. And it spiralled into, I felt guilt tripped into working 6 full days a week, and that's not what I wanted to do. That wasn't the life that I sort of migrated for, and it was sort of worse than what I was doing in the UK. So I started this, and I started going in February, and by June I'd left my job. So that's not a claim of income, but what that is to show you that it's possible to do if you work at it. So if you're interested in doing something like that and working from home, swapping your part-time job, your full-time job for a full-time life, then get hold of me, because I'll absolutely show you what to do. And when I started, it's alright, people go, oh yeah, but you've got loads of followers on here and you've got this. When I started with a new account, so I didn't even have my friends on Instagram. I had 0 followers, so I can certainly tell you how to build that if you want to build it. I didn't have any followers, I didn't have any customers, I didn't have a massive network, and I wasn't brilliant at makeup. So look, if that's something that intrigues you on you know, trading at some part-time hours for a more full-time life, then get in touch. There's absolutely no sales pitch from me. It's either right for you or it's not. And we can discuss that together. I'm sure if we put our heads together we can find a way to make it work for you. But certainly to those couple of ladies who've messaged me since that post, I'll get back to you now, I promise. And I hope that you're on here and you've heard a little bit of that. So you already know that I'm getting back to you and you're not waiting. But yeah, I certainly was a novice when I started out. I mean, I obviously used makeup and I did use higher end brands. So it wasn't like a revelation, as in like I'd used drugstore makeup and gone to sort of a better quality makeup. No, I'd always used good quality makeup, and I'd always used makeup. But I've certainly, my skills have improved and my confidence has improved and my following's improved, and everybody starts out somewhere. And to be honest, what we've got is such a supportive network of women that once you start, you can't, if you want to, you can't fail to succeed, because everybody's behind you, and I'll certainly be behind you and your biggest supporter. Alright ladies, I'm going to leave it there, and guys, if you're on, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day. Try one brow and see how you feel about it. Try using a powder, try using a liner. Your brow makes all the difference in the world. Brows and lashes, ladies. Alright. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Hayley. I'll say hi to Lee. I love your Instagram too. I'll see you later. Like the outfits of the days very much. See you later, ladies. Bye.